Hi everybody, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something that really helps solo players, and that is the fact you can have a pet Hell Hound follow you around in the game and kill loads and loads of enemies. So, dotted around the map, and you've probably come across them already, randomly spawn dog houses. And if you go up to one of these dog houses, you can interact with it, and it's kind of waiting for you to deposit something. The thing that you have to deposit is a chunk of meat or a chunk of flesh. Now, you may well have come across these chunks of flesh before and think, what are they used for? And when you're killing zombies, and I haven't quite worked out whether it's always with explosive or with bullets sometimes or with bullet mods, occasionally and very, very rarely, I had to kill about 100 zombies, you'll get a chunk of flesh. And you have the chunk of flesh in your inventory, you go up to a doghouse and you deposit the chunk of flesh, and then you get a pet hellhound comes out, and he or she will then follow you around and kill enemies in a most incredible way. So in this video, what you see is me then soloing and taking out a Mercenary Stronghold and drilling through the safe. I don't have a pack-a-punch weapon. I've got a couple of nice ones, but they're not pack-a-punched. I failed to use a couple of kill streaks as well, because I was kind of seeing whether they would make any difference killing mercenaries inside the building, but they don't, so don't try that. But what does happen is the doggy comes into the building with me and proceeds to kill all the mercenaries, especially the ones that are flown in as reinforcements when I start drilling the safe. And this normally would be incredibly difficult as a solo player, because you have that problem of reloading, don't you? So you lose a whole mag taking out one of the elite mercenaries. And then when you're reloading, another one runs in. But the doggy took out loads, and actually I don't show you on this video, but what the doggy also helped me to do was do a defend the ground station mission. That's the one where you kind of go around and activate these sensors, and then you go to a ground station and then a load of mercenaries come in, because that is normally by yourself. It's very difficult solo because there's just so many mercenaries and their weapons take you out so quickly, you know, to get rid of your armor, that they can knock you. Where with this I could kind of post up and stay fairly safe and keep looping around and killing the mercenaries from behind, and the doggy was just running around and killing them all. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now, I also understand, and I didn't do it, but I kind of someone did tell me that you could do this, but I didn't do it, is when you have the dog, if there's no enemies around, it will just sit there and you can go up and pet it and you get a special award for that. So a bit dumb for doing that. Also, apparently it will revive you as well if you go down. How amazing is that? And I've also read on a site that actually the amount of flesh, the number of chunks of flesh that you put into the doghouse will give you a different level of hellhound. Now, I don't know if this means that, for example, with this hellhound, it was one chunk of flesh in the level 1 area around the edge of the map, so I got a level 1 hellhound. I don't know if that means that at level 2 hellhound doghouses you have to use 2 chunks of flesh, or level 3 dog houses you've got to use 3 chunks of flesh in the middle of the map, or whether if you put 3 chunks of flesh into a level a dog house that's in level 1 area, that will give you a level 3 hellhound. That's something I've got to play around with, and now that I've seen how amazingly powerful and how amazingly useful these are for a solo player, yeah, it's fantastic. It's like having your own AI teammate following you around. Now, they don't do everything, you know. Say you're being attacked by a lot of zombies, it won't kill all of them, but it gives you a little bit of breathing space to get away, and especially against NPC mercenaries, I found it incredibly effective. So the next time you're lucky enough and you're wandering around or one of these little dog houses spawns in, it's worth hanging around in that area and just farming zombies, killing zombies with explosives and bullets, etc., until you get that chunk of flesh and get your own personal doggy bodyguard to help you around the map. Anyway, I'll let this run in its entirety. If you've had enough though and you think, oh, I know what I'm meant to be doing now, obviously that's it, you can watch it. But if you want to see the whole thing, I'll let the whole gameplay run through as I crack the safe and then come out of the Mercenary Stronghold. Obviously, to get into the Mercenary Stronghold, I had to go and buy a Mercenary Stronghold key, because I didn't have one in my backpack anyway. So there we go. Hopefully you found these useful and an awful lot of fun. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, it is just amazing fun. It is so good. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'll see you again soon. If you like the video, hit like. Once you want to say, press subscribe. Bye bye.
Stronghold secure, but it may not stay that way. Get what you came for and get out.
Net call. Hostile birds closing on mission area.
Fine, team. Legacy's been operating with impunity. About damn time we put an end to that. To anyone who is listening, you need to get out of the EC as soon as you can. Spectrometers, seismographs, satellite imaging, it is all going haywire.